Hello, everyone. This is BizChicks TV. This is the place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today I'm here with my partner, Miss Francine Gregory, real estate entrepreneur and tech diva. I'm Terralina from California Cover Ups, and we're the Biz Chicks. It's the first of the week, so we're here to talk coffee, tea, thoughts, and conversations with you all about business. How you doing this morning, Fran?
I am doing very well.
Good, good. I hear that we are also in the clubhouse today and we are recording over there.
Yes,
Are
we are.
we also in Twitter Spaces?
Yes, and I think I need your volume at half, or do you have anything else open? Okay, so yes, we are in
Turn this up down a little bit.
and we are in Twitter Spaces for everybody who might wanted to join in. We got TJ over on Clubhouse and Sharon Lewis over on Clubhouse.
Wow.
And we want to say welcome to everybody watching live on BizChicks.live, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Clubhouse, and Twitter Spaces.
Exactly.
The party's all over the house. You can have a party all over the world. Okay.
Party over here, guys.
So today's conversation, we'll be talking.
Hi, Carlos. How you doing? Good morning. Carlos is over here on Facebook.
Hey, Carlos. So today we're talking about show, tell, and sell. The conversation began this morning with a question. Are you qualified? That was the first question. Are you qualified to do what you do? Thanks, TJ.
Carlos says he cannot find us on MySpace. What's the problem with y'all?
I was working on my MySpace. TJ, stand by for a moment. Let me know if that gets any better.
Okay, so
I'm going to switch over to.
We are working over there on Twitter. Are we working on the Clubhouse right now? Is that what you're doing? Or Twitter Spaces?
I'm on Clubhouse. TJ, okay. Let me know is that a little better?
Yes.
Because I think my iPad is what I'm using over there today. Okay. I believe my volume was too low on. Anyway, meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Okay. You were asking, are we qualified to do what we do?
Right. Are you qualified? That would be a yes for everybody that I know. So if we are qualified to do what we do, then we're qualified. So then that means we have something that would help someone else in the field with which we work.
Mm-hmm.
So that means, did I talk to those people? I now need to go out and find those people who need what I'm qualified for. Does that make sense?
Mm.
I need to find the people to help. Find people to help with the qualifications I have.
Ah, okay.
Right?
Yes. Find people to help with the qualifications we have. We have Jerry over here on Facebook along with Carlos.
Okay, Terry, I'm going to take your hands away from the desk. Your mic is real hot, Terry.
I'm sorry. I was trying to type. No, too loud.
Well, it's just your mic is hot. It's always been hot though. But anyway, we all have qualifications. We're qualified to do certain things, and then we should be trying to serve those people with our qualifications. So we need to go find those people, show them what we do, tell them how we can help, and then comes the sale.
true, because when people know how you can help them, they're going to search you out. They're going to seek you out for help.
Right. So anybody can weigh in on this conversation,
Hi,
but
Yolanda.
I'm serve what you're good at. So most people, the opportunities mostly come where, oh, I got an opportunity for you. And the lure of it is the money to get paid. The lure of it is the money to get paid, but it takes you away from what you're qualified for, because now you got to learn a whole nother skill set. If I was going to do what Dryer Buzz does and make soap, I'm going to have to learn a whole new skill set. TJ, what do you got to say?
Good morning, everybody. When you were talking a few seconds ago about the sell, about, because I always talk about you need to attract the right people, that's your target audience, and you need to serve them what they need or they want or desire. And that leads to a relationship, which leads to the sale. That's the journey in a nutshell. But people want to jump from, I know something, or I just learned something, so I'm going to run out and teach it, when you don't have the qualifications or the experience to do that successfully.
Right. Or we get lured away from what we do well to try and go over there. I'm going to walk dogs now. I don't need to walk dogs. That's not my thing. That's not what I'm good at. But I can help you buy a house. I can help you with all of the things that you're going to go through when you're trying to buy one or sell one or rent one. But my forte is not walking the dogs. I can walk my dog, but I'm not skilled in walking a bunch of dogs at the same time in the park. Terry?
I just wanted to add what you just said, is that people want to jump to the money first, and that's there's nothing wrong with that. But it's like you said, do I have the expertise? Do I have the knowledge of doing this? I'm selling. I'm a realtor. I sell real estate, but I'm not going to do the dog walking because that's not my forte. Like you said, you have to do your forte. So I don't think a lot of people know what it is that they do well. Like, what do I do well? Ask yourself that. And that's your guide to say, okay, let me build upon that expertise and then figure out how to turn that into a business or brand and get sales and get money from that, from doing those activities.
And that comes after you've discovered who you are. Lakeisha says, some people don't think we need a relationship to buy. They just want to sell you something. And that's true. But you can't get the relationship.
So good.
Yeah, you can't get to that. You can't get to that whole sale. I'm not, because I know, TJ, you've heard all of this, and everybody on here, we need to work with people we know, like, and trust. I'm not buying something to you just because you came up with and opened your code. Hey, I got a watch. No. Or, we got gold toothbrushes. Do you want? Oh, no, I don't know you. Carlos says it's a little tricky when you do multiple things, such as I do mortgages and live streaming broadcasts, consulting, and equipment sales. Trying to focus on a variety of markets gets tricky. TJ?
I wanted to tell a quick story. I'm trying to pull up my Reddit. I'm starting to use Reddit a lot. And I was in one of the marketing subreddit, and the person was saying that, I opened the e-commerce store and I ran all these ads and no one, bought anything from me. And so I had to I didn't have to, but I just explained that that's not how it works. You don't just open up a business and an e-commerce store online and say, well, I built it and they will come. I mean, that's not the path, the road to success when you started an e-commerce store and you ran ads and you got 0 sales. I said, there's something missing here that you left out. You didn't do any audience research. You didn't do any customer research to say, hey, do people want what I have in this new store that I built? No, you went straight to running ads thinking that was the solution. And it does work, but you missed a step. So we had that conversation on Reddit.
Wow. And so Carlos, I wanted to talk about Carlos here. He says he does multiple things, but I understand Carlos, he probably compartment different containers. If he's talking to you about mortgages, he is not going to be talking to you about live stream and have a business card that has marketing, live stream, and consulting and equipment sales all on the same card. Whatever he happens to be doing at that time, he's going to focus his attention and intention on that one thing, and be really good at that, because you can be good at several things, but what's the good thing? What are you good at right now? So Carlos would be good right now with the mortgages. If you needed to buy one or get something, okay, then that part's done, and now he has a different hat on. I'm helping you with your live stream. It's okay to have different things that you do, but be good at those different things that you do. And don't do them all at the same time. Like the person I saw, somebody, they were doing taxes and selling tires all out the same building. So, I mean, I'm talking about the full-fledged tire shop and then taxes too. Okay, make the distinctions. You can still be the same person, but just make the distinctions. And Terry, you're muted. Anybody else want to weigh in?
Make it clear.
Yolanda?
I would love to bring in the taxes and tire place. Sounds good to me. Because that's the only time I'm about to buy 4 new tires.
What are you doing?
It's when the taxes come, right? and you think about it. I mean, I can see offering. I don't know about y'all, but I can see. Now, mind you, I wouldn't be driving down the street like, oh, I need to get my taxes done and go to the tire place. But, but if I'm on the tire place and, spend X amount of dollars or whatever, there's a way to connect all of this. And I think it goes back to just the old school days. In the old school days, and I think this is why some generations don't understand this, but in the old school days, you would see a building and man, it would have everything in this one building, and it would be this one family, and and somebody that would do all those things. But when you think about outfitting a vehicle and offering your customer base something that they're going somewhere else for, and it's basically, I'm going to provide you the convenience. I'm going to make this no hassle. And I think that the people who are arguing marketing at this point, they want to keep up. They want to keep it going, the hardship, and people are figuring out ways to get beyond that. That's why they buy. Now, I kind of have fought the no, like, and trust factor, because when we look at the bottom line of where dollars are spent, the majority of the dollars are spent with people we don't know, that we don't trust, that we don't like, right? Mm-hmm. So, but then we have to dictate of those we do know. Oh, I got to know you, I got to trust you, I got to like you. If you ask the average person how much they spent yesterday, they probably didn't spend it with people that they have a relationship with. They either wanted to escape their problems or they wanted to solve a solution. So you have to decide what your product is. Now, albeit again, the billionaires, the $1 billion that was spent out of all the communities yesterday is probably spent with things that don't benefit those communities or those people. So we hold ourselves to that when we go. And yes, I think you can drop an e-commerce site, but you, like she said, you got to do the research. You got to know who, like, how did you drop that and then just run ads? Because like you got to know who to target. You target the right people. And today it's hassle free.
you can literally target exactly the customer you want at exactly the time that they will more than likely see it. Then you create those win-wins. It's like, again, we're just not trying to take the hassle out of this thing, and it's still making it difficult for some people to find their customer and basically turn followers into customers, which is what, my expertise is like, getting people to follow you, and then turning them into customers. But you got to have something they want, bottom line. And people out here don't know who want what they have. Right? Like you said, doing a multitude of things, you don't know how to, people still to this day don't even know how to say what they have, what they do. So the tire and the taxes guy, I'm down with them because they know they got
tires and taxes.
And that's all they said. We got tires and taxes, and when your taxes come back, we're going to give you 4 brand new tires, right? And I guarantee you one of those services is free because the other one pays for itself. So they ain't even got to hit you up with 2 prices. Like, no, you're going to get 4 brand new tires. If we do your taxes, we're going to give you 4 brand new tires. So we're going to get a percentage of you getting this rapid loan back, okay? Here, take these. They're like, take 4 tires. Hello. Yeah. I'm down with tires. I'm going to forever remember that.
Tires and taxes.
There you go.
Right. Thank you, Yolanda. And I wanted to reference something when she was talking about the know, like, and trust. Yes. It dawned on me that might work for a client where I need to like the doctor that I'm working with if I'm going to go see them over and over again, or I need to feel trust. Now I would buy something from Dryer Buzz because I heard what she said, and I'm like, ooh, that soap looks good and whatever, but I would trust what she's doing because I've seen she got the followers because they've been watching her on TikTok or wherever they've been watching, and they're like, oh, I want to get some of that soap. So they are tuning into something she's doing. But like she said, it's a lot of people, she doesn't know them, but they know her. Mm-hmm. And then on the other side, when we're doing client work, like in the realm of real estate, they're not just coming, they're not just dialing somebody off. They'll call somebody off the sign maybe, but they're more than likely going to ask a friend or a family, hey, do you know somebody that can help me? TJ?
Yeah, I wanted to say a couple of things because you brought up about soap and Dryer Buzz, because I bought some soap Dryer Buzz, and I'm very, 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 very happy with my soap. I even took pictures and unboxing. I just forgot to post it. I'm gonna post it today. But I'm just saying that they don't like it because she's on TikTok, and it's not just because Dryer Buzz is here, and I feel like I know her. Now I saw her content. I was like, I want some soap. I want to try some of that soap because she made that soap look like you gotta have this soap, honey. You got to take a shower. You got to wash up. So why not wash up with the Madam VP or the oatmeal and the honey? And then she had one. You have one this weekend. I forgot what it was with the squirrel. I was like, I got to get some of that. So that was the lavender. But the difference was, if you think about now, I started out blogging and then I went in the kitchen making lemonade, right? Mac and cheese, then lemonade. If I posted, now I'm selling soap and I didn't take you through the transition and the process, you'd be like, what is this? Where did this come from? Right?
Right.
I knew in order to what do you call it? Take over the industry kind of thing, like to ease my way into this industry, I knew that how much I needed to show so that you understood this is what we now have. It's like just like tires and taxes. Like, they probably told, hey, listen, a few customers, right? We got somebody to do taxes. Then next thing you know, build the word up. But that first time you initiate, somebody's seeing the soap and then they're discovering, oh, wait, she's been around a while and she's done these other things, right? But I knew you needed, in order for you to choose mine, you needed to see something more. There are people, you don't know who made theirs. They don't want to put their face. My face is actually on my bar, right? And I haven't seen anybody else put their face. Everybody got a logo and they got stuff. I'm like, I know that people know me,
So I'm going to put my face on there, and that's going to become my thumb stopper when you're scrolling through, right?
Yeah.
Those satisfying videos, right? I knew that I needed to include different elements because I'm now joining a new industry. I'm giving you something new, and I wanted to be transparent and take you through the process so that you fully understood. Yeah, I'm doing something. I'm adding on something new to this, and bring along those who didn't know we were doing it. I just knew it was something I needed to do as I'm going into the industry and coming into the industry doing this. Even though the industry been around forever, people like, whoa, never seen anybody do it this way.
Yes.
Yep.
Just like let's do that. Go ahead.
And I'm gonna be ordering my soap today because I went in there shopping. And this is how sometimes we get discouraged because, oh no, nobody bought anything. Well, we want to buy, but we got to be in a frame of mind to buy. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I got to slow down this engine. Let me stop. Now I can peruse. When I go shopping, I want to enjoy the experience. I want to flip it. Oh, look, I like that. I wonder what that is. And so I was doing that with Dryer Buzz. I was picking out my, putting stuff in my basket and setting stuff up. And then I go back and I'm ready to buy. But sometimes we get impatient. Well, nobody's buying anything. I don't go in Walmart every day. I go when I need something or when I want something, or I have thought out in my mind, I have a plan, like I need a space heater for my co-working space office. So I'm like, okay, I can get that today and I can, but my mindset is I'm going to go buy it. I just need to plan it out. When can I get it? Do I get it on my way to the vet or on my way home? Or all of these things are going through a customer's mind. And sometimes we're like, well, why didn't they buy the cookies? Well, they plan on buying the cookies. You just need to be there when they come to buy the cookies.
Right. And see, this is what Dryer Buzz does with her TikTok and the Instagram and the videos and the reels. She's top of mind. Like you said, you may see her videos and not buy right away. And there is I forgot what the saying is, the 7 touches between your business and the customer before with the audience before someone becomes a customer. And I believe they changed the 7 touches, which means interaction, to 14. I think it's like 14 now. So like you said, friend,
it might be 15.
I think it's 14 or 15 now. But
let me find out. Y'all got some of these abandoned carts over here. But the thing about it is, when you're on the right platform and you're using your platform, you're really truly managing your store. If you really truly have a hand in your customer service, you don't mind that somebody has come and filled up their cart and they're going to come back. Because guess what? If you have everything just simply turned on, and you don't have to hustle people and you don't have to hassle people, right? I can see that, you came to the site on this day, right? And usually the person, at our store, our conversion rate is usually that first session. But I understand that people need that second session. Guess what they're going to get in that? You're going to hear about a discount code. You're going to like, oh, wait a minute. And most people coming to us, they know, well, if you're out there buying individual bars, then we have set up the behavior that if you're buying the individual bars, you might want to come on Friday when we have a sale to see if your favorite bar or your individual bars are on the $5 Friday sale, right? So we understand that people are going to come through the week and add to their cart. And I don't know, you may come back on Friday and it may tell you that things in your cart are no longer available. Then you would change your behavior. Mm-hmm. And so we monitor those things. What's the other thing? You might be buying a box, or you might already have subscribed to our email list where you know that you got a discount code. You might have got, if you signed up for the text messaging, you might have got a text message. You already got a gift card sitting in your spam folder. I sent somebody like a really good gift card, and they didn't check their email, and they spent more than that. They could have got some good deals. But if you are truly a merchant. Let me use this language. If you're truly being a merchant and you about merchandising and about customer service, you're not worried that somebody is not buying because you are monitoring the behaviors of your buyers. And if you're on the right platform, it's already automatically telling you what the behaviors are. Mine is telling me that when I log in, it tells me the top 3 people, how much they average, how much they spend on average, and when I should expect them to come back to the store. And if they don't come back to the store at that time, it tells me that I need to engage with them in some form. So again, the tools are there to help us be successful. I don't have to say, I'm like, oh, it's Monday. Everybody shopped on Friday. All I got to do on Monday is my shipping, right? And just chill. I ain't got to worry about that because on Thursday, I got to do inventory, get ready for Friday's sale. I've got to run a couple of, promotions here and there. But I know that to be factual because I'm using the data that the platform provides to me. And I don't have to worry about people buying or not. Because I know that on the average, at the 15th user or to the 15th visitor to the site, I'm probably getting a sale. I'm more than likely getting a sale. In fact, in factual, we get the sale because that's what the numbers that are telling us the behaviors are. So if you're still out here having to question what your store is doing or what your business is doing, and you don't have this forecast, but I know what we're going to do this day next month. That tells me I got 4 weeks and I better have X amount of inventory. You will be in the know. The knowledge is going to come if you just go and look at the information that's being curated for you when you're on the right platforms doing this. And even if you're doing it manually by hand, old school accounting, it's still there. The information is still there. You just have to use it. I'll pass the mic.
All right. Thank you, Yolanda. I'm going to mention the comment we have here from Patricia Murray. She says, actually, I have a micro booklet style business card that lists my newspaper, video photo service, DJ service, and toy business. This often leads to more opportunities, but only because the businesses are kind of related if you think creatively. And she's right. You can, hers all kind of join together. And there was a time that I went somewhere and I found a card. I think it was a flyer, like a club size flyer, the a quarter inch postcard type thing. One side had hair, where they did hair, and the other side they did barbecue. And my first thought was, one, I don't like hair in my food. That was a subliminal message for me. And it was the same phone number. It wouldn't have been a problem, but it was the same phone number. So are you doing hair? Are you doing barbecue? Are you doing them at the same time? I don't know. So anyway, that was my little thing. Terry, you were going to go somewhere with that comment. You were stepping in.
Well, Carlos says, I save money. I have a double-sided card for each business. He's just kidding. He says, that tires and taxes remind him of the Facebook business model. Now, I'm scrolling down here in the comments, and Lakeisha says, true, Yolanda. I would have loved to support small business when buying my dryer with warranty instead of Lowe's. I don't know them, and they've never gone buy from me. In other words, Lowe's is never going to buy from her. But if she had a relationship with a small business, she knows that they're more likely to come back and actually purchase from her. So it's all about relationships. Hi, Cheryl. How you doing this morning? Cheryl says, great point.
Hey,
and Carlos says, hair and barbecue. You gotta love it. Okay.
Cherry barbecue, yes, Lord.
Yes, I think we talked about that card for days. We actually, when we first started, when we came across that card, it's like, why would you do this and use the same phone number? At least you could get a Google number for one of the businesses or something that would allow you to let people think these are separate businesses, whatever. Okay.
Terry Johnson online, go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about what Dryer Buzz is saying about, she knows her business. She knows that the, cart abandonment issues. She's got a tool, a system that tells her where people are in the funnel and the journey to buying. And you have to know that information. And the tool, you can have a tool that does it for you. Like she said, she has, it sends her emails, this, that, and the other, but you can also do it manually, like she said. But you have to look at the relationship between you and your customer, even if they haven't bought anything yet. So she knows the relationship between her and potential customers, because they're in the line. They just haven't gotten to the finish line of completing the cart. But she's got the tools and the strategies already in there to know what's going on and to have that peace of mind, because she's top of mind. She's top of mind because she's on TikTok and Instagram, and it's not just because it's Instagram and TikTok. It could be anywhere. It could be Pinterest, her website, wherever. But she's shown, like she said, she shows the process, making the soap. And I know that she enjoys making the soap because I can see that through the video. Now, like she said, there are other people that make soap, but they don't make it enjoyable for me.
Right.
Like, okay,
right.
so yeah, I could go to the corner store, get a couple of bars for $2. But I don't want to do that. I wanted to buy her soap because she's showing me the process that she makes her soap. It's enjoyable. And then she keeps me in the loop by saying, this is what I'm working on. I'm adding this. I'm making the swirl. I'm putting this in. I'm doing that. You ain't ready for this here. You ain't ready. So I'm like, oh, I want some of that soap. So that's the process of it. And I said, when I was talking to the person on Reddit, that they just started an e-commerce store and plugged in some ads. I'm like, you missed a couple of steps, dude. Or do that, or whoever.
do that.
But I simply just answered. I said, congratulations on the store, but you got some more work to do. You just can't run an ad. You got to know your target audience. You got to know a lot of stuff in it. And information, data is key.
You know what I liked about Dryer Buzz? She, like TJ said, she knows her stuff. She knows that. Okay, remember the whole question at the beginning was, are you qualified? Well, she's qualified. She put a system together. It took work. You can't do that if you're trying to do 15 things at one time on Facebook. You can't focus in and be good at the one thing. And you gotta focus and be good at that one thing before you start adding on the other stuff. And then when she added the other stuff, we still knew about the first thing, and we trusted her on the next thing because she was good at the first thing and had a system. Dr. Tachi, did you want to weigh in?
Oh, I'm just clapping in agreement.
Yes. I love systems and I love processes. And and Dryer Buzz has a system and a process. And a lot of small business people, they abandon the system and a process for the shiny object that people, oh, I got a new funnel and I'm going to show you how to do this and but they forget setting up a process. The process comes first, and then you can use the different tools to help you once you have a process set, not the other way. TJ?
Yeah, I was going to say, you're right. Having a process and a system will save you. It will save you with cart abandonment, with accounting, with bookkeeping, with knowing your profit and loss. All of those things are part of running a business. You have to have a system and process, because it's going to save you when something happens and you go, well, I don't know this. Where do I get this from? When you got a system and a process set up, let me go in. Like she said, she got a tool that tells her cart abandonment percentage. Where's this person in the line of buying? All of that is process and system, and it will save you.
Yep.
Thank you, ladies, so much. You guys are always confirmation we need in running the business and having these conversations and good as a coffee and conversations. Thank you so much.
Oh, everyone is more than welcome. I think if we had conversations beforehand, we probably wouldn't be pulling ourselves out of some ditches we were in.
Yes, save ourselves a lot of heartache
Oh wait, take the hassle out of our hustle. Yes,
Yes.
what we do because we've been there.
Mhm.
Hey, Pat Washington and Cheryl Ferguson and Lisa over in Lakeisha over on Facebook, Pat Murray, Dr. Tachi over there too. Um, and we had a couple of people pop in. I saw Terry Ermini. We met her at the Apple Store. A great
Mhm.
lady. She anyway, she does amazing things as well. We want to thank you for this conversation. Anybody else want to weigh in?
Well, we have some comments over here.
I think those were between Carlos and Lakeisha.
And Lakeisha were talking about, building relationships.
Oh, Carlos has one more here. He says, income to this show is often. I only now realize I'm the only guy on. Yeah, every once in a while you're the only one. So you know.
But you're loved. You're welcome.
Oh, he said he comes to the show often.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you are, but you have, you're the resident biz dude. Him and Mark. We got some other biz dudes.
And Al. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they just been a little MIA for a minute, but that's okay. So this has been a really good conversation, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for participating in it. So what we want your takeaway to be is to value the qualifications that you have, value the skill sets that you have, show them off to the world, tell somebody about them, and then make some sales.
Yes.
And Dryer Buzz, see, y'all don't know, if you go over in that store over there, she's got books on how to do that. How to make it on Instagram and all of that. I was like, oh, I need to go read. Because one of my goals was, go ahead, Dr. Tachi.
Oh, no, that was just clapping again.
Clapping again? Okay.
Actually, my first introduction to Dryer Buzz, when in the early days of live streaming, her whole 27 Answers series.
Right.
So she's been a writer for quite some time. So the good thing is that all of that experience circles back to help you with the other things that you're doing. So there's no experience that's wasted.
Right. And so I put some stuff over in my cart. I got to go and take care of my cart before some items are missing. And Jerry Scott says that she loves the information that you have, and we're having fun here.
And Carlos is our resident biz dude. So,
yeah. So this is what we do on Monday mornings, coffee and conversations. We'll have another one. And if you guys want to, if you all would like to suggest a topic for us to discuss, send it to us on Instagram, Messenger, some kind of way. There's so many ways to be contacted now. So thank you all. We look forward to tomorrow with TJ and her and Terry will be talking social media and digital marketing.
Yes.
And then Coach Karen will be here on Wednesday talking about money and bringing profits in daily. And then Thursday, we'll be talking happy, healthy habits with Robin Shimizu and friends. Friday, we'll be talking tech. In English and Spanish or whatever other language you want to.
When I say English, I mean just so that it's easy for the layperson.
Right. So we'll be talking tech and news and media and social media, lots of things going on. We just want to say thank you. We're going to give you your Monday back so you can get to work. And we will be, we got some updates coming to bizchicks.net. So you'll see those. And we want to, if you haven't joined and you want to join BizChicks, text biz to 33777. And that update, the 5-digit codes are going to be going away. And so you're going to need to, the short codes are going away because some of the providers like AT&T, T-Mobile, and all of them They're trying to reduce spam in texting and text messages. So those will be going away, and you'll have to use 10-digit numbers unless you're going to buy something else. Thank you, Carlos. Ciao to you. We will see everybody coming back on tomorrow.
Tuesday, we'll be here on BizChicks.live.
All right.
Yes, so we want to thank you and remind you to go to the front of your own line, guys. Have a great day.